Hello, Dragon Ball fans, and welcome to another fantasy fight. I am your host, Gunchpot, and this time we are going to continue our Daima DLC fights. And in this new DLC, they added Pansy to the roster. But she's not the only person in Dragon Ball with a Pan name. Of course, I'm talking about Pan. So yes, this battle is Pansy versus Pan. Starting off with Pansy's skills and abilities, she has Wasabi Bomb, which is a paralysis type attack. She also has Last Chance Full Power, which is an Insta-Spark move. And then she has Last Chance Shot, which is a 2 key bar ranged attack. And then she has her Rush, Last Chance Shock. And then her ultimate Kadan combination. As for Pan, she has the After Image Strike and Saiyan Spirit. She also has the signature Kamehameha, Giru Missile, and her ultimate Maiden's Rage. Let's get into this battle. Pansy versus Pan. Oh, Pan, don't do that to yourself. All right, let's go. Pan starting at a health advantage here in this fight, but the Wasabi Bomb comes out from Pansy, and she is going to take that opportunity to get a decent little combo off. Doesn't do enough damage to burn down that first health bar, however. But Pansy is keeping a good defense right now. Ooh, some nice flippy dippies from Pan, absolutely dodging Pansy's incoming attacks, and she does a decent little amount of damage, and then Pan hits the Saiyan Spirit, giving her some buffs, and then hitting the Kamehameha just to keep Pansy's guard up. All right, now Pan is coming out with a nice little combo on Pansy, leaving her down with 1.5 health bars left. Both fighters looking like they want to charge up. Pansy going for her ranged attack, and that is actually going to make contact on Pan, doing a decent amount of damage there. Now it looks like Pansy is entering sparking mode, and she does get it off, but she goes for her last chance shot again, and Pan deflects it. And now Pan goes for that Saiyan Spirit once more. She has a ton of buffs online right now. And then she hits the Sonic Sway, absolutely putting the moves on Pansy and then going in for a nice little combo. And now she is going for the Giru Missile Rush. Is this going to connect? It does not. However, Pansy is on her last health bar. She goes for this last chance shot again, and that one is going to look like it connect there. Let's see what these fighters decide to do now. Again, Pansy on her last health bar. Pan with 2 health bars left. That is going to get blocked that time. All right, looks like Pan wanted to charge up there, but Pansy didn't let her. Now, both these fighters are just kind of key spamming back and forth. A nice little perception comes out. The Wasabi Bomb comes out. Pan hits the same Spirit again. Pan now behind Pansy. Looks like she wanted to go in there. Both these fighters kind of baiting that perception out, but it is doing no good for either of them. Pan now coming out with another good combo, and then she just stops. She doesn't follow up, leaving Pansy with half her health bar left. Looks like Pan is going for her final attack, her ultimate attack, and she does fire off that Kamehameha, and it just connects, leaving Pansy defeated. Folks, if I'm being completely honest, I would have predicted Pansy was going to win this fight. Having a 2 key bar attack on top of her Wasabi Bombs is actually a really good skill lineup for her. But Pan just absolutely dominated in this fight. But hey, if you enjoyed this video, please consider leaving a like and subscribing. It really helps me out a lot. And be sure to stay on the lookout for news about Fantasy Fight Season 3. And with that, folks, I have been Gunchpot. This has been a Fantasy Fight. Thank you everybody again so much for watching, and of course, as always, see you next time.